Here with Privateers hitting coach Brett Stewart. And coach, obviously, first of all, talking about this lineup and the hitters, we got to talk about the returners. And there's so much continuity back with so many bats back, and it's just a lot of guys that are experienced in here, especially with this program. And just talk about the advantage of having so many bats to return to a lineup.
Yeah, this is probably the first year we returned 7 guys, 7 starters that is as well. So we're expecting big things out of them. Every one of them had a solid year last year. Top of our order is all coming back. So we're really fired up about these guys because they put the work in and they're primed for a big year.
And part of the strength as well of this lineup is they all offer different strengths, especially at the plate. And like you said, everybody really started to click towards the end of the year and really was part of that late charge. Fell a little bit short of making the conference tournament, but still a lineup that really came together at the end of the year.
Right, absolutely. And I think we kind of hit our groove towards the end and kind of found who we were. And, some key guys stepped up and, we're bringing those guys back. So, hopefully they have better years than they had last year, which I believe they will be. Return the leadoff guy in Gage, who has an extremely high on-base percentage last year. And, he's taking the same type at bats this fall and this spring, followed by returners in the middle of the order like Luther, or Pierce Howard. Some other guys like that had good years last year and need them to step up and have even better years this year.
And talk a little bit more about Gage. Obviously, he was an All-Southland DH last year, and of course was named preseason All-Southland by perfect game as well. And one of the things that certainly stood out with him, beyond obviously the numbers and his high batting average, was his eye at the plate and his ability to lay off some tough pitches and get himself into some advantage counts that he took advantage of throughout the year.
Right. Yes, he has an advanced approach. He's a very mature hitter. He knows his strengths, he knows his weaknesses. He's very smart up there, and he knows how to attack different pitchers and what they have as well. He takes probably the best at bats we have, and we've had for a while. He really knows how to work counts, and then when this pitch is there, he pulls the trigger and he can bang it. He's got some power in there. He might not have showed it a lot last year, but he definitely has some power in there.
Some new guys as well in the fold here as far as the lineup is concerned. Who are some of the new guys that have really stood out to you, of course, throughout the fall and here now since they've come back in the spring?
Yeah, we brought some guys in. Hudson had a really good fall. He's been really hitting with some power. He had power at JUCO too. His numbers showed. We expect him to hit with doubles and home runs. Jamarian Crane's probably one of the fastest players we've had in here since I've been here in 4 seasons or 5 years now. His speed changes the game. He's been a little banged up, but he'll be all right, and we're looking forward to getting him out there. Max Diaz, another kid we brought over from Houston, Texas. He really has some power too and can do some damage at the plate. He's a freshman, so he's going to have some learning curves, but he's really showed a good approach this fall and spring for being a freshman, coming in, laying off tough pitches, and being able to hammer mistakes. And he's showed the power in the early spring.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, appreciate it, man.